This thing on? All right, what's going on? I'm out here with Eric today. Eric Squared. Eric is from Rochester, right?
That's right.
All right, so Eric has been watching the YouTube channel and he wanted to come out and see how things are done, get a couple of tips and tricks, and he's already moving like an animal. So we got a small little house wash here today. This is actually pretty clean. We are going to wash the entire thing, although the only real reason that we are here is for this area of lichen up here. Okay, so we're gonna brighten up the gutters a little bit, go all the way around, clean the siding, get that lichen off, and we're gonna be moving on. We've already got 2 jobs under our belt today. We got 1 more after this, so we're gonna get all unpacked here and get to work. Okay, so Eric's gonna pull some hose. We got the 2 of us today, so we're gonna be using both hoses. I'm pulling off for you here. I'm gonna get up there on the roof, and we're just gonna save some time. We're moving right along. We got 2 jobs done already, and it's like not even 10 o'clock in the morning. I told him that once the day was done, we're gonna have a little dinner, and I think at this point we might be having lunch. So we're gonna move right along. I'm gonna go up here and I'm just gonna rub this lichen off a little bit instead of waiting for it to dwell. So that's gonna help us out a lot. If it was just me working here today, I would just squirt it, let it work itself off with the chem. I would go work on a different part of the house, come back, and it would blast right off. But there's 2 of us today, so this is just gonna speed everything right up. Okay, just agitate it a little bit.
Big shout out to Eric. He says I helped him out a lot, but the truth is he really helped me. He hustled all morning, helped put money in my pocket while shortening my workday. Big thanks, bro. To the rest of you, I thank you as well for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my video. I hope you find some value. Please smash that like button and consider subscribing. It helps me grow my channel.
Right there. Now look at the difference between the 1/2 inch 12 volt that he's going to be spraying the chem with. Same pump. This is the 5/8 line with 3/4 feed. I just rinsed that off, sorry. Much difference. Now this is all set up. This blue line is all set up for the 24 volt. Once those kinks get worked out, I know some people are having really great time with them. I know the concept is good. Some people are having a lot of quality issues with them, which is any new product on the market. You know, you're gonna have kinks to work out, and I think those kinks will be worked out. There's a couple companies out there that are working on it besides North Star. I'm really interested to see how these North Star pumps are going to pan out, because I've never had good luck with anything I've really gotten from North Star. So I'm excited to see if these ones are going to be a little different. I forget who makes the Fat Boy pumps there. I don't think it's Delavan, but I believe they are working on a 24 volt. There you go, that's all clean now. I think they're working on 24 volt. I would trust that one a little bit more than North Star, but we'll just have to see. You know, I know that there are some people asking for things to be changed on the North Star pumps. If those changes get made, then we might be in business. So we'll see. I got my buddy Ron down in Texas. He's using them. I'm using him exclusively to find out about some feedback, and he's not having any problems yet. Other guys, if you check some of the comments, connection issues, power issues. But then again, you also got to remember that if these companies are pumping out, you know, 10,000, 20,000 of these things, a couple of them are going to be bad eggs. So I'm excited to see how the 24 volts end up working. This is, again, if you're new to the channel, these are FlowJet 6 gallon per minute. And and they work pretty well, especially once you open up the line a little bit and give them a little more room to run. A lot of 12-volt pumps come set up for set up for half-inch lines, and these flow jet pumps that I'm using, they are set up for 3/4 in and out. Last year I put them on a half-inch setup, like the red line that Eric is using is same pump that I got on the blue line, same 3/4 setup, inlets and outlets, but it's reduced on the inside and out, inlet and outlet, so it can run on that half-inch hose. Now eventually I'll probably, now that I've seen this, I'll probably up that wash line, which I use for roofs, for 3/4, because I can get a lot more reach. This hose will reach peaks that the half-inch won't reach, and I'm assuming, you know, you throw a 24 volt on here, you're gonna, I don't know what they're saying, 50 feet or so. But if you're running pumps on half-inch lines with a pump that's made to be on a 3/4 line, and you don't think it's that big of a difference, which I didn't think it was last year. I mean, it worked fine, did a whole season on it, made a lot of money, 3/4 pumps on half-inch line. But once you open it up, you're like, oh.
Hey brother, hope all is well. It is, my man, thank you. Love the hustle, not trying to get into pricing, but I was curious what you think is a good revenue on average. Okay, that's a good question, and answering it might help some of you figure out a goalpost to work towards, realize what's possible, or realize that you're already killing it. Honestly, most people across the United States are lucky if they make $100 a day working for a big corporation. I know I used to sit in a housing unit in a jail for 8 hours for less than $200 take home. So when it comes to washing, even if you're just side hustling, doing one job a day, in a few hours will probably earn you more than a full day in the local sweatshop. So let's dive into this. I'm going to speak in my numbers, my pricing, my area, and my financial goals. They might be different from yours, and that's okay. But using my numbers and what I know is the best way to answer this. My daily goal, Monday through Friday, is $900 per day. I try to hit that religiously. Some days I make less than $900. Some days I make $1,200 to $1,800, but my average goal is $900. Some of you might think that's crazy and unattainable, but I can assure you it's easier to reach that daily goal than not. I hit it almost every day, every month last season, and continuing to hustle, and I hit it consistently now. I have a 6 to 7 month season due to winter in upstate New York, so I need to do Mach 5 every week to make my income in 7 months instead of 12. $900 per day times 20 working days a month for 7 months equals $126,000 in revenue. Of course, in month 8, I do gutters and I plow over the winter, but the main bread and butter is April to October, so I need to grind. The longer you're in business, the more relationships you build, the more you spend on marketing, the easier the bookings come. I can sell a house wash easy in my area for $350. 3 house washes a day is $1,050, and you're usually done by 1 p.m. Upsell gutters and a deck, $1,300. Schedule a roof washing at the end of the day, 3 p.m., up to $1,900. These numbers are realistic and they are obtainable. Want to know how? Buy my course for $500 and I'll tell you all the secrets. Just kidding. Try Angie's Leads. Angie's Leads kept me moving 100 miles an hour since June of 2020. You can't go cheap on marketing, and I recommend doing it all. I do Angie's, Facebook, Google. I do mailers, door hangers, yard signs I've been getting into, been having some success with those, a video to come on that. And most of all, CRM and referrals. If you spend more time buying and worrying about your equipment than you do your marketing, then Houston, we have a problem. Marketing should be your biggest cost, and surprisingly, will lead to your biggest success.
Okay, here we are. Look at this. Eric's closing some business right now. Out working with me, setting up some jobs when he gets back home. We have been here for 50 minutes. 50-minute house wash. Come through here, windows, everything's all clean. Gutters, purling. That was the main concern up there. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Okay, boom. All right, we're gonna be moving on to another one here.